Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm really excited because I know this is going to be a very helpful one, and especially if you are starting your business for the first time this year, or if you've been a kind of struggling small business owner. Here are some tips that I think are going to be essential for your journey. So let's just get straight into the first one. So tip number one is to read books. Now for this year, I have a new recommendation for you guys. I know I speak a lot about Think and Grow Rich and Profit First, but for this year, I've been reading this amazing book. It's called The E-Myth Revisited, and I don't know how I came across it. I guess it was just, you know, a blessing that I came across it, because the author really knows what it's like to be a small business owner, and he will make you feel like he is talking about you, and you'll just be like, oh my god, this is me, this is my life right now. So if you are a business owner who has been in the early stages and you're finding it a bit shaky or a bit overwhelming with so many like orders coming through and it's just you working, this book is for you, and it's going to teach you how to use systems and all of that good stuff. So definitely education is always number one, but reading books has really helped me, whether it's listening to books or reading books. I know people seem to say it a lot and you think, okay, well, we have podcasts, we have YouTube, we have all different things and ways to learn nowadays, Instagram posts, but I'm telling you, the more I get back into my books, the more I'm like, you know what, a good business book will actually be life-changing. Like the things that you learn in the book can be better, because I feel like on YouTube and stuff, you're gathering information from random people here, there and everywhere, whereas like a book is someone has kind of really thought out what they're writing, and it takes a lot to make a book. So you can use Audible. I think I have a trial down below for Audible, so definitely check that out. But I've been listening to it on Audible and I'm really enjoying it. That is my tip number one. Now tip number two is to outsource, and this may sound like, whoa, this is way ahead of my time when you're just a new business owner, but I'm telling you, you're going to be way ahead of everyone else at your stage if you start to outsource from now. A lot of problems that I've had as a business owner in the beginning was just being overworked, overwhelmed, doing everything myself, and you don't get the best results that way. And even still now, I know I need to outsource more, and that's something I'm working on this year. Outsourcing to a virtual assistant, to a graphic designer, to someone who can help you with your packing and posting is gonna be so good and get you so far ahead of the competition, because one person can't do it all. So a top tip is, if you're planning out your business plan, if you're planning what to do this year with your business, definitely consider outsourcing as one of the things you introduce for your business this year. Also, I just want to add to that the fact that it doesn't have to be very pricey. You may have to sacrifice paying yourself or paying for certain luxuries, but I'm telling you, in the long run, it's going to make you more money because more work and more efficient work is being done. And you can do cheaper options by virtual assistants from abroad. I know India and other places abroad charge a way less fee for virtual assistant services. Me personally, I prefer to stay with Portal Business Services. I'll leave the link for them down below, but I prefer to have that personal relationship. But again, it all depends on the type of work you do and what suits you best. There's that option, and then you also have websites like Upwork and Fiverr where you can get services for quite cheap too. Tip number three is ways to save money on your expenses and shipping. This year, I need you guys to cut down on your expenses and your shipping. The price of living is going up. I feel like the price of everything is going up, which is making a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs suffer in different ways. So if you can find ways to tighten up your budget, tighten up your expenses, save on a few bits here and there, that is going to really put you ahead. Example of ways you can save. We used to pay for thank you cards and little slips to go in our packages, which does add up every now and again because you have to buy in bulk and it's just an extra cost, when really and truly it's going to get thrown in the bin. What we have been doing now is using the DYMO printer to print out a thank you message, where we would usually print their shipping label, we also print along with that a message to go inside the box, stick it in the box, and it will say thank you with the code and everything like that. That's saving money on ink and also on actually purchasing something from another third party, whether it's Vistaprint or Instant Print. So we're saving a bit of money by doing that. Finding ways to be more efficient with your packaging and your shipping and doing things DIY. Even a lot of companies are moving down that route as well. You'll see a lot of the packaging companies offering paper tape, offering water transferred tape and stuff like that. Definitely try and go down that route. If you need some inspiration, check out TikTok. That's how I found out my little trick with the DYMO. All I did was type in small business on TikTok and there was thousands of videos with people with really good creative ideas on how to save money as a small business. The next is getting yourself a laser printer. I can't stress it enough. I have been through the phase of writing address labels. I've been through the phase of printing off address labels from like a big printer, and now I use the label printer, and I just feel like I could have saved so much time and so much money if I got one of these from the beginning. It doesn't use ink. I don't have to buy ink every single few months, so I can just use this. All I have to buy is the labels. So I paid about £200 for the printer, one-off fee, and then the labels I get in bulk from Amazon, maybe like £30, £20 to £30 depending on how much I get, and it can last me for such a long time. So this was a time saver because it prints out so quickly, and also a money saver. So if you can get your hands on a label printer like the DYMO, or I know there are a few other ones, I think Brother does one, and there's also another famous one, the Mynbyn. I think a lot of people have been talking about that one too. It doesn't matter whatever one you get, just get one, but when you can, get your hands on one. So the next, I feel like, is something that not a lot of people talk about, so I want to share it with you guys, and that is to network and attend events. So in the beginning of my journey, I found it really hard because I had like no one that I knew I could speak to that was like an entrepreneur. I had no network of entrepreneurs. So I decided to join the Princess Trust, which was a great way for me to attend free masterclasses, completely free. So I went to a lot of seminars and classes on taxes, on finances, on marketing and stuff like that, just from being a part of the Princess Trust Enterprise program. If you are too old for that, I think the maximum age is 30, so if you're above that age, I'd say just check Eventbrite. There are loads of free events and initiatives going on, so sign up to all of these places. Jammy is another great one. They are always sending me emails every month with different events going on, different initiatives, different places that are actually giving away money to small business owners. And sign up to a lot of these websites because that's where you're going to get the inside information. A lot of it isn't on the show, like a lot of it is on the low. So once you're in those circles, you'll be able to get access to just meeting more people, getting more opportunity, help with your business, and in turn it should get more eyes on your business as well. So if you need a mentor, this is a great way for you to gain a mentor, which is how I gained my mentors, from going to pitch events, from going to the Princess Trust. That's where I found a few mentors that I still keep in touch with to this day. My next is the behind the scenes technical operations side of things. Of course, I have to mention Shopify. If you are a small business owner and you are selling online and you're not on Shopify, please do yourself and do me a favor and sign up and switch to Shopify. I know it sounds long. I know you feel like your platform is fine, everything is good, but I'm telling you, switch to Shopify, you will not regret it. I switched to Shopify maybe 2 years ago now, and I will never go back to what I was on before. Before I was on Squarespace, and I've also used Big Cartel. Shopify does not compare. Get yourself a Shopify account and start your website that way. And the next thing I want you to do is be collecting people's emails on your website. Email marketing is going to take you so far this year because you want to have direct communication with your customers, because social media, I find that it's shadow banning a lot of people. If you're not consistent, your posts aren't going to be seen by everyone. So you may be posting and thinking that no one cares, but really and truly, if you look at your analytics, not even everyone that's following you is seeing your posts. So I feel like if someone signs up to your mail list, they want to hear from you. So really take advantage of email marketing. And the next for 2022 is to look into what's new. So I know I'm hearing a lot about NFTs and stuff like that. I personally don't know much about it, and I'm kind of weary about it because, like Kanye said recently, I just want to live and focus on stuff in the real world instead of this fake world. I'm not too into it. I'm not happy about it, but I know maybe I'm gonna have to eventually be involved. But to be honest, my soul's telling me no, stay away from that. You may be interested in it and it may be good for you to get a head start on things. So have a look into NFTs. TikTok is the new one. So I know in the past Instagram was like the main platform to be on, even Pinterest, but right now TikTok, as a small business, you need to be on there, you need to be creating content. And guys, all of this is free ways for you to gain customers, for you to gain followers. If you are on a budget, which most small business owners are, take advantage of that free opportunity you have to gain sales with social media. Those are my top tips for small business owners and small businesses in 2022. I hope that video was helpful. I'm excited to hear what you thought of it. Let me know in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.